You just saw the teams waving to each other as parents, and we are about ready to start this match. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg GK Porter for Landsver Productions with George on the camera. This is the President's Cup 2012 featuring Sdsc, that's the San Diego Soccer Club 99 White versus FC Murrieta. Let's get the lineups for both squads. First, in his boys under 12 match, the head coach for FC Murrieta is Carlos Leos. The assistant coach is Mark Montoya. Also, Danny Chad along with Scott Barber. The keeper will be Alex Sandoval. He's number 3. 0 at center mid is Dylan Chad. Number 1 at left or right back is Nagafi Shea. At left back is Diego Medina. At center back is Luke Noon, number 4. Medina's number 2. Number 5 at right outside mid is Brandon Christie. Number 8 at right defender is Zachary Barber. Number 9 at forward or midfield is Joseph Torres, and that's a good place to stop. Going from left to right is FC Murrieta in the all blue with the white numbers, and the white and blue is going from right to left, and that is Sdsc. So shift colors for all you sailors out there, past and present, 30-minute halves. And we are underway. The rest of the lineup reads as follows for FC Murrieta. Marcus Montoya at left outside back is number 10. Number 11 at right outside mid is Caden Douglas. Number 12 at center defender or forward is Joshua Rodriguez. 15 at striker is Cody Williams. 21 at right or left outside mid is Matthew Uzi. 25 at striker is Joseph Duenas. Number 99 at central mid is Ryan Hidalgo. And number 28 at center back is Lawrence Hooper. And it's going to be an offsides call on the play for Sdsc. So the first free kick of the match. And this will be taken by FC Murrieta. Let's get that lineup for Sdsc now. Nathan Wagner is the keeper. Number 2 is Matthew Smith. He's a midfielder. At forward is Mark Metter. He's number 4. Number 7 at forward is Sebastian Floyd. Injured is J.K. Haman. He's number 8. Number 9 at left mid is Ivan Estrada. Number 10 at defender is Ian Kent. Number 11 at midfield is Miraj Hawaja. Number 12 at defender is Chris Hyson. Number 13 at midfielder is Ty Waller. 14 at defender is Mike O'Connor. 15 at defender is Elijah Duncan. 17 at defender is Brady Goodman. And 18 at midfield is Dante Gonzalez. That ball is out past the far side touchline. Under the lights here at 4S Ranch Community Park. And the throw in now for Sdsc. Both teams winning their semifinal matches 1-0. Into the 18-yard box, trying to get a subsequent strike. Sdsc can't do it. And it goes out of play from the far side touchline. It'll be a throw in. And Elijah Duncan will throw it in. In the central, now in the 18-yard box, a quick touch there by Luke Noon. Into the corner, though, as they try to gather it, and a save by the keeper. So Alex Sandoval making the save. He gave up a rebound, but able to gather that one also. Cross midfield down the left flank. Trying to get somebody to continue on. FC Murrieta, the header up forward. And the ball struck from the compressed line, the high line of FC Murrieta, but then now they have to retreat back on the near side. That ball sent along the right flank, and retreating back to go get it is Brady Goodman and drive it out of play. On the near side, Brandon Christie will throw it in. Ball driven up. And now in the central, quickly getting to it was Cody Williams in the 18-yard box now. A shot and a goal! Go, 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 goal! Nathan Wagner came out at the striker, and Dylan Chad put it in the back of the net. And it is 1-0 FC Murrieta, and that's all they needed in the semifinal in order to win the semifinal match. Will it be all they need this evening? We'll find out against Sdsc 99. A gamble by Wagner, and he didn't get it, and it ended up in the back of his net. Zachary Barber getting back to the soccer ball on the near side. Here's Williams now on a soccer ball. Goes out wide, looking for his teammate that time, Montoya, and it had too much pace on it that time. However, it was knocked out by the white with the dark blue and the orange numbers. And let's see, it looks like it's going to be a free kick now. Free kick, the second free kick of the match for FC Murrieta, now leading 1-0 in this match. Greg G.K. Porter along with George on the camera. George Langevin, that is, bringing you the sights and sounds from up high. The stadium view. On a low side, giving up a rebound, but he gets his own rebound, Nathan Wagner. And Wagner, which direction will he go? He's going to go straight at Cody Williams, who headed back across midfield, but comes right back. And now the defenders for FC Murrieta got to get back there quickly, as putting the pressure was Metter. And out to the wide, trying to go upfield, but it's going to be a throw-in now into the attacking third. By Sdsc.
There you go. Nice, Dylan.
Mark Connolly, the head coach for Sdsc, along with Bernard Estrada being the team manager.
Switch it.
And we'd like to thank Mr. Waller for helping us with the roster for Sdsc. On the move, and a goal! Go, 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 goal! Dylan Chad showing his speed, and he puts it inside the far post. No chance that time for Nathan Wagner to get to the soccer ball, and it is 2-0. And that is huge in the world of soccer when you get 2 goals. So now, Sdsc, who get a fresh player into the match, know what they have to deal with here. They've got to try to get 2 goals against this second-year team in FC Murrieta. FC Murrieta last year were finalists in 2 different tournaments, and the Elite Cup down in the Chula Vista area, and in the Temecula Valley Shootout, they were finalists. The Sdsc was in 4 tournaments last year, winning 1 of them and losing the other 3 as they were finalists there.
Switch it, that's for Zachary.
But Dylan Chad on a soccer ball, driving it out wide to Christie, and Christie will find that SDSC strikes it out of play on the near side. He throws it in for Chad, who's showing his speed in this match and his ability to put the ball in the back of the net. It'll be a throw-in for FC Murrieta. Still a lot of time in this match if you're SDSC. 30-minute halves and a good 20 minutes left to go probably here in the first half, so you've still got about 50 minutes left to try and tie this match up. But you have to be mindful of giving up another goal, which will make it even more difficult, as that ball is knocked out on the near side, and FC Murrieta will throw it in.
To his feet.
The 18-yard box knocked out, swept out again as it came right back to the box, and now a strike. Coming up from the back there was Noon, and it goes over the top of the net that time. Nathan Wagner will set it up for his teammate. He come back. Dante Gonzalez. Along the right flank, across midfield. Striking that soccer ball across midfield now is FC Murrieta. In his space, nicely done by Diego Medina. But winning it now is Gonzalez, and Gonzalez sending that ball up forward. And over on the right flank. Got a teammate chasing it down, but he won't be able to win it as FC Murrieta, but they give it away. And in their left side defense, they have to protect as that ball's thrown in now, quickly. In this boys under 12 championship match, the President's Cup 2012. In the central now.
Switch it.
Ryan Hidalgo, his pass was intercepted, and now into the box, and it goes past the goal line, and it's going to be a corner kick. So the first corner kick of the match for San Diego Soccer Club 99. Down 2-0, and they want to try and do some things here if they can.
Hey, we need some more in the back.
See a little roller hockey over there in that area. And the lights are on over there. Roller hockey games here at 4S Ranch Community Park. The strike up high, trying to get somebody to hit it, and a save by Alexander Ball. Nice header that by Mark Metter, but not able to beat Sandoval on the play as he was alert. Coming back quickly, and that ball is driven out of play. We have number 16. We're not given his number, and we'll try and get that at halftime. A throw in. Michael O'Connor thrown in, and that ball goes out of play. And coming in now is Matthew Uzi, 21. And no substitutions from the far side, and it's 2-0 match. And it is caromed out of play on the near side, so gaining some real estate is FC Murrieta. Murrieta, California, on the other side of Fallbrook and the big mountains there. And you hit Temecula first, and then Murrieta on your way to going towards Norco and the Chino area and that, but constituted as part of Riverside County, up the 15 freeway. And that ball is driven out of play. On the near side will be a throw-in for FC Murrieta. Matthew Uzi will throw it in.
Get a flick. Let's get a flick.
And Uzi gave it to Hidalgo to throw it in the 18-yard box with a save by Wagner. Nathan Wagner able to make that save. And they're going to try and drive it across midfield, but it was stopped there momentarily by Hidalgo. However, they're able to continue on is Sdsc. And on the near side, it goes out of play. Throw in now. As center F pointing in the direction for FC Murrieta.
You gotta step in.
Intercepted, but a nice strike by Barber.
Outside, outside.
Winning that soccer ball, Cody Williams is striking it forward, but they now have to retreat a little bit as midfield, Sdsc on the move, but they can't control it on the far side touchline. In this evening match of the President's Cup 2012, this is the last match of the day and of the tournament.
Head on it, head on it, head on it. Come on, head on it. There you go. Come on.
In the 50-50 area and winning it. The all blue knocked out quickly there by Michael O'Connor, protecting in space. Thrown in by Zach Barber and then knocked out of play. And there'll be substitutions coming in for the white and the blue. And also coming in for FC Murrieta as Joseph Torres comes into the match. And Joey Torres, a forward or midfield type, he can play either one. Out of their defensive half, Sdsc, San Diego County Soccer Club. And that ball goes out of play. It'll be thrown in by FC Murrieta. Cody Williams now gets it to the quick Dylan Chad. Down to central now as just outside the box. Williams in the box now. Williams finds space. His teammate gets it by Wagner. And is it an offsides call, though? Center F talking to the near side linesman. And it's going to be a offsides violation that time. So the free kick coming up for Sdsc. Their first one of the match. As FC Murrieta has two of them. Off of a bounce, Cody Williams. You have the headman, and then 99, Ryan Hidalgo. Williams into space, trying to win it, can't. 50-50 ball. Coming out with it is FC Murrieta with Hidalgo. And it's going to be a throw-in for Hidalgo and FC Murrieta, leading 2-0 here in the first half. Williams can't control it. Hidalgo can't either. And it is knocked out of play, though, by Sdsc. So the throw-in by Ryan Hidalgo into the attacking third, just outside the 18-yard box. Field slopes over there. It's right at Wagner. He makes a save. Nathan Wagner, a nice save that time as it was struck with some velocity to him, and he's able to grab it. Williams off his head. And then coming up was Diego Medina, and he couldn't keep it in. A nice decision that time by Diego to come up from the back. Just couldn't control it. SDSC from the far side touchline. Knocked out of play quickly. Protecting SDSC. Williams. And it's going to be a throw-in now for SDSC. So FC Murrieta not able to win that battle along their left flank and go forward. And now they are retreating back into their own defensive third. Here's Gonzalez. Ball knocked out of play. Intercepted right outside the 18. Ball heading towards the central. And that's going to be a whistle with a foul. And Matthew Smith sets his team up for a free kick, only the second one of the match for them. Looks like it's Dante Gonzalez setting it up, and it is. Dante Gonzalez. See what he's going to do. Gonzalez, and it is a tough one, and it hits the top of frame. Oh, he just couldn't dip it in, and here's another shot, and it goes off of Alex Sandoval, and they'll have a corner kick. So the second corner kick of the first half and of the match, of course, for SDSC.
Hey, Joey, up top.
And let's see what SDSC can do with it. Down 2-0. Up in the air, but it is on top of the net. Out of play. So not getting what they want out of that particular sequence. And a goal kick for FC Murrieta. On the near side, Cody Williams going forward with his teammate with speed now. And now it's Torres back to Williams, and it goes out of play. SDSC quickly as Torres connects with it. Midfield. Off of Uzi there. Williams has it now. The Torres. Joseph. And it is out of play, and it'll be a throw-in for SDSC. 2-0. FC Murrieta leading over SDSC. San Diego Soccer Club. Struck nicely by Zach Barber. It ping-pongs over towards the right outside the 18-yard box. FC Murrieta winning it to Torres. Torres trying to get another strike. He can't. And upfield now for Hawaja. Hawaja finds his teammate Gonzalez. Gonzalez drives it down on a long ball. That early ball was intended for Mark Metter, and Metter won't get to it, as getting to it first is Alex Sandoval. Off of Dylan Chad, but sent right back to their defensive third, just outside the 18-yard box. Chasing it down now is Barber, but that's going to be an offsides call. So free kick for the All Blue, their third one of the match. FC Murrieta. And leaving is Mark Metter on a substitution here for head coach Mark Connolly. And head coach Carlos Leos wants to get a fresh player in too. And coming in now is Matthew Uzi. In his 2-0 match. The free kick out of their own defensive third. The All Blue. Intercepted by SDSC. Dylan Chad sending it forward now. Chad on the overlapping run that time from, wanted to get it from Torres, but Torres has it now. Torres sending it forward. But here's Chad now, just outside the box, drops it back and gives it away that time to Floyd, Sebastian Floyd. Hawaja. Chad has it off the intercept. Looking for Cody Williams, but now it's over to Hidalgo. And it is hit into the 18-yard box now. Torres, and it deflects past the goal line, and it'll be a corner. This will be the second corner kick for FC Murrieta in a match. From the near side this time. Leading 2-0, FC Murrieta, if you just checked in. Ball on the low side. They have a touch over the top of the net that time. And again, those types of plays, not connecting in the back of the net, are not important for FC Murrieta at this time as they lead 2-0. Nagafi Shea comes in for FC Murrieta, number 1. Shea can play a left or right back position. After the goal kick, intercepted by Cody Williams, looking for Torres, but he won't be able to get to it. And it goes all the way over into the corner. I believe that was Gonzalez retrieving it down, sending it all the way upfield. But it's out of play. It looks like FC Murrieta will get another fresh player in the match. Looks like it's going to be Caden Douglas, and Cody Williams will come out. Caden Douglas can play right outside mid. The throw in is knocked out of play by FC Murrieta out of their own defensive third. Sdsc and a flick on pass midfield. Hawaja. Noon into space, sending it across midfield. And now on a counterattack, a quick one. The early ball to Joseph Torres, and it goes out of play. But lastly knocked out, protecting in the outside of their defensive area, Sdsc. Caden Douglas chasing it down. Will he be the one to throw it in? FC Murrieta, and yes, he will. Gets it into the 18. Headed out quickly. Douglas now strikes it back upfield a little bit. Chasing it down. Rodriguez. Torres, a touch. Torres chases it down again. Torres in the box, his service! And he was trying to get that time Ryan Hidalgo, who went up high a little bit to try to head it in the box. Here's Hidalgo again. Can't get it. And it's going to be an offsides call. So the free kick upcoming for SDSC. The third free kick of the match. But substitution is coming in from the far side as they get a fresh player, SDSC. We will mention any players that come in if we don't mention them on a substitution as they touch that soccer ball. In his 2-0 match, FC Murrieta leading the San Diego Soccer Club. On the near side, showing him some speed is Shea. Shea going after it again after they took it away from him. And on the near side, it'll be a throw-in. Nagafi Shea will throw it in the attacking third. Shea bringing it down to 0-0 Dylan Chad, but it was knocked out. I believe it was by Floyd in his space. Nagafi throws it in, but intercepted. And back up the field. Dwight and dark blue off his line quickly. That time was Sandoval. Sandoval did not want to give him a big opportunity there, and he drives it out of play. And now his defenders can help out in that defensive third. Nice decision by Alex. As a keeper, you have to know when to come off the line, when to come upfield and help out, and when not to. The throw in from the far side touchline.
Get up! Get up!
Driven now into the 18. Headed out quickly by FC Murrieta. And that ball goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in, though, for Sdsc. They're going to want to try to get it back in the 18-yard box, down 2-0 in this match. The flick on in the box. Couldn't get it to anybody that time. Taken away by FC Murrieta, but they have it again now. Here's Waller. Sending it forward is blocked and now sent past the goal line as getting a shot was Ty Waller that time. So the goal kick. FC Murrieta enjoying the lead. 2-0. They've had a great tournament to this point. Trying to hold on for the championship of the boys under 12 here in the President's Cup 2012. Here's Shea going after it, and he can't quite get to it. As they had a defender with speed, drive it out of play on the near side. Throw in towards the 18. Struck. Shea now, nearly a handball in the 18-yard box. Here's a shot, and Wagner is able to make the save. Hidalgo a bit, but he didn't get a lot on the soccer ball. Wagner was able to make the save. Upfield, getting to the soccer ball, Luke Noon. Now chasing it down over there is Uzi. Sent up forward into the central, but they're able to win it. And here is the Nagafi Shea. Shea driving it up forward. He was looking for Chad, and he just couldn't quite get it. Now they got to retreat back quickly as they got a runner in the 18. Matter saw the big shadow that time of Lawrence Hooper, and Hooper was able to knock that ball out of play.
Watch the back post.
Nice play by Lawrence Hooper to get back and help out on Mark Manor that time. A pretty good strike and a goal! Go, 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 go! Ian Kent off the corner kick, and it goes into the back of the net, and it is 2-1.
Hey, we got to clear that ball out.
And that's the end of the first half, and Sdsc being able to cut the lead in half, getting a goal on a corner kick with just seconds left to go in the first half. But FC Murrieta putting the 2 goals into the back of the net, and they lead by 1. Stick with us. You will see what the players are doing at halftime, and that's paying attention to their coaches. And then we'll be right back with the second half of the President's Cup 2012. So, about ready to ship colors for all you sailors out there, past and present. Going from left to right is going to be San Diego Soccer Club, 99 white. And right to left, it's FC Murrieta. We are underway. 2 goals by Dylan Chad in the first half for FC Murrieta, and 1 goal in the last 10 seconds of the first half on a corner kick by Ian Kent. there's your scoring in this President's Cup 2012 here at 4S Ranch Community Park. Under the lights. Second week in a row for us on Landryman Productions. They're up in Laguna Niguel last weekend.
Let's go, guys. We need one more.
For the California Premier League Winter Cup. And the whistle. I believe it was an incorrect throw-in. Floyd getting it over to his teammate Haisan, and then on the near side going after it there is Hawaja. Hawaja has it, draws it back looking for Floyd, but he never got to it. Floyd now does win it. Gonzalez now, and in a shot and a save as Anthony Guzman is now the keeper for FC Murrieta. Good look at him as he drives the ball upfield. Alex Sandoval, when he's out there on the pitch, will be number 3. Nearly a handball, but it's driven out of play by SDSC. It'll be a throw-in for FC Murrieta. Down the right flank. Getting to it there was Goodman, driving it out of play, Brady Goodman. And it'll be a throw-in as going after it is Christie. Brandon Christie will throw it in. And attacking third, Christie. Will he go along the flank? He will. Chad over his head and then retrieves it. Puts it into the 18-yard box. Chad goes after it again and swipes it over the top of frame. But Dylan Chad, a nice play as he almost single-handedly put it in the back of the net with only one touch by another player. They're gaining it in that corner.
Why is he winning the ball?
Hawaja. Won by Montoya. Here's Montoya. Marcus sends it into the box. And a save, but then oh, go, 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 go. Dante Gonzalez coming back to help his keeper, or no, that actually was Ty Waller coming back to help his keeper, and he puts it in his own net. And it is 3-1. FC Murrieta. But all of that action started by Montoya. And at left flank, sitting it into that 18-yard box. And that's what happens. You send that ball into the box, good things can happen for you, and that's exactly what happened. Even though it wasn't lastly struck in the back of the net by the all-blue of FC Murrieta. Williams wins it, drives it down the right flank for an early ball for Dylan Chad. Chad now won't be able to get to it, and they will be able to throw it in from the far side touchline. In his 3-1 match now, as a goal scored at the end of the first half by SDSC, and now one scored in the early moments of the second half. And a shot by Cody Williams and a save by Wagner. Wagner driving it down to Central. In the deep back, driving it to midfield. SDSC, but here's Montoya. Nice pass from Williams. The give and go, back to Marcus now. Stopping the soccer ball nicely, his service, and it will go past the goal line. He had the right idea, but he had too much on a soccer ball that time for anybody to control it. But the clock is not the friend of the all white and blue And plays like that don't have to connect in the back of the net as they have the 2-goal lead. Cody Williams now will come out of the match. And now coming in is going to be Joseph Torres as a substitute. The goal kick for SDSC. Williams hit in the mouth area somehow, and that's why he came out. Hidalgo. Hidalgo stops that soccer ball, but can't stop it the next time. And down the left flank, but it goes out of play. So the throw in for FC Murrieta, and now they'll have the opportunity to go in the direction they want. Michael O'Connor throwing it in. It's knocked out quickly, but they get it back before it goes out of play now. Along the left flank now, a shot, and it goes back behind frame that time. And it'll be a goal kick. Plays like that, they've got to get more of a quality chance out of it. Down by 2 goals. If you're SDSC. In the central now for Matthew Smith. Upfield. Running onto it is Torres. Joey Torres sending it down to Montoya. Montoya on an early ball. Montoya takes a shot and a goal! Go, 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 go! Marcus Montoya into the back of the net. And it is 4-1. Montoya, brilliant ball inside the far post. Not able to get it was Wagner. And a 3-goal lead now. And that is very comfortable in the world of soccer. Substituting on the far side is San Diego Soccer Club. And they want to get Marshall Brooker into the contest. He was 16. And we did not know in that first half. Elijah Duncan sending one out of play on the near side. And the throw in for FC Murrieta by Hidalgo. Getting it to Torres. The dangerous Dylan Chad, but here is Hidalgo in the space. Intercepted. Trying to chase it down again is Hidalgo. On a wide side, but moving up quickly with it is Hawaja. And it goes out of play. As Hawaja could not continue possession of it along that left flank. But now they have it, an opportunity to throw it in again. Into the corner now. And quickly it's ridden out of play by Lawrence Hooper. But lastly it was touched out off of the white and blue. The throw in. They give it away now toward the 18. And now struck into the 18-yard box on a high bounce, and Guzman able to go back a couple steps and make the save.
Good job, Anthony.
In his 4-1 match now. Driven on an early ball. Looking for Matthew Metter. Here's Montoya. Knocks the soccer ball nicely. Sends an early ball now down to central. And nothing happening that time as Brady Goodman shepherding that ball back to his keeper. Cross midfield. FC Murrieta trying to win it, and they do now with Hooper, and Hooper sending across midfield, but now he's got to retreat back. He and his teammate over into the corner.
Come on, Marcus, come on. Sprint him back. Sprint, Marcus.
And a whistle, and that's going to work against FC Murrieta.
Hey, two.
Another free kick now for SDSC. This is the 4th free kick of the match.
Step back a little bit. Anthony, step back a little bit. Take it to him. Take it to him.
Sent right at Guzman, and Guzman is able to make the save coming off his line. Nice save by Anthony.
Come on, pressure, go.
Towards midfield, dropping it back that time was Brooker.
Outside, outside.
And then a ball driven on an early ball for FC Murrieta. They have a player to run onto it, but it couldn't do it as it had way too much pace on it. So upfield, stopping it from going in their own defensive half. That time was Medina, and they go to the attacking third. The couple players chasing it down, and it's quickly struck out of play by Ty Waller into space. Throwing it in, Matthew Smith. Sent by Joseph Torres. He's got a teammate, but he sends it over top of frame that time. That was Joseph Duenas on the strike. 4-1 in his President's Cup 2012 match. Hopefully your new year has been going well so far. Here in only the second weekend of 2012. Intercepted nicely by Ryan Hidalgo into the deep defensive third, but driven upfield and knocked out of play by FC Murrieta. Throw in, Sdsc. Elijah Duncan throws it in, intercepted, struck on the near side. Montoya trying to get it. It's going to go out of play. Throwing it in now. Duncan towards the 18.
Now hold it, hold it.
Upfield as they can't go any further. Here's Duenas now. Early ball on the near side for Joey Torres, and he can't quite get to it. As getting back that time was Duncan. Teched into space. Marcus Montoya will throw it in. Will he get it in the 18? It caroms into the 18, but they can't get a subsequent strike. Diego Medina stopping it from going further. And now he's got support by Luke Noon, sending up forward. They couldn't get Torres. This is pass to go to anybody that time of the All Blue. So they have to retreat back in their own half. And it is driven out of play quickly by Hooper. Lawrence not wanting to get anybody behind him. On the near side, Elijah Duncan throws it in. Duncan toward the 18. They do get a strike that time by Gonzalez. Out wide. And now running on is Hawaja. And in the central, quickly, FC Murrieta getting it out of danger. Couple of strikes, and they've got it to midfield. Here's Duenas. Duenas now. Duenas goes down, and it'll be a free kick. This is now the fourth free kick of the match for FC Murrieta. And it is out of play, and they'll have a throw-in. FC Murrieta wanting to continue to go forward toward the attacking third, but is sent back the other way. Now they got to retreat back a little bit. And not able to handle it was Hooper. And so it'll be a throw-in from the far side touchline. In his 4-1 match that FC Murrieta is enjoying the lead in. The championship one of 2012 President's Cup. And now coming out. As coming in now is number 3, Alex Sandoval, getting an opportunity as Duenas came out. And it is knocked out past the goal line by FC Murrieta, so SDSC move up a few feet. Throwing it in down their left flank toward the central. Can they get a touch? They do. Stopped nicely that time by Brooker, but then intercepted back upfield. Almost a handball, not quite called. Marcus Montoya sending that early ball up on the near side. Here's Torres running after it with Elijah Duncan. Torres wins it, sends it in the box, and a keeper. Wagner comes off his line to make the save. Nice hustle that time by Joey Torres. Still got a shot, even though the defender was right there marking him pretty heavily. Those are the types of plays you want to have in the world of soccer. The hustle plays, even though it looks like you can't get to the soccer ball. Up in the air. And there was an offsides call. It'll be a free kick for FC Murrieta. The 5th free kick of the match. Down the right flank, trying to get somebody to strike it. Cannot. Now they do in the deep back. Cross midfield. Joey Torres lets it go by him to his left, but able to retrieve it now. Sends it forward for his teammate Sandoval, but offsides on the play. So the free kick now for Sdsc, the 5th one of the match. But they've only been able to get 1 goal out of these 5 free kicks and 3 corner kicks in the match. Driven out of play, it'll be a throw-in from the far side touchline, though. For the white and dark blue San Diego Soccer Club, 99 white. They've got to start getting some good quality chances resulting in goals if they're to entertain hopes of taking this into the first 7-minute overtime stanza. And if you're head coach Carlos Leos of FC Murrieta, you're saying, I want my squad to have none of that, as we have a 3-goal lead. Driven out of play, and it'll be a throw-in for FC Murrieta. SDSC does not want to go back into their own defensive half. Every time they do, every time it goes out of play, it works against them because the clock is not their friend. Down the far side touchline, out of play. The throw-in by SDSC in his championship match. Down the left flank as they got a runner there trying to beat Ryan Hidalgo, but Hidalgo marking well. Hidalgo into space now. Turning the corner, but that ball is driven upfield. And now toward the central. Tough to see the number in the corner for SDSC. You can see it better than I can. On the near side, Montoya sitting an early ball, looking for Joey Torres, and he won't be able to get to it. Protecting into space is Awadja. Take that back, that was Ty Waller in the space. Diego Medina will throw it in for FC Murrieta. And now into the match is Matthew Uzi, 21. For FC Murrieta. Torres toward the central. Running onto it was Medina, but they couldn't get a subsequent strike, and now they're going to have to retreat back. He's on the near side. Going after it there is Hooper in the 18, driven out of play. Out of that 18, upfield. Can they continue upfield? As Matthew Smith is trying to keep that from happening. Smith stops the soccer ball. Smith still controls it. Down the left flank as they try to get another strike. Can't do it. But upfield, they win it. And now they have a strike in the 18-yard box. And trying to get a strike there. Couldn't do it. Guzman goes after it. And an offsides call. So FC Murrieta with the free kick.
Look at the player.
Floyd, Sebastian Floyd on a move. Floyd trying to get it to his teammate, and coming way off the line is Anthony Guzman. Nice play. Decision there by Anthony Guzman. Alexander Ball getting a chance to play out there on the pitch. He is one of the 2 keepers along with Guzman. He goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in.
Marcus.
for the all blue of FC Murrieta. And they're going to get a substitution in. Caden Douglas into the match now. In his 4-1 championship match. And FC Murrieta is enjoying the lead in. Coming in now for SDSC, Sebastian Floyd, number 7. And if I miss the other player, we will mention him as he touches that soccer ball. And that ball goes out of play. And it's going to be a throw-in now for SDSC. Along their left flank. Can he go further? Can't do it. Now, here is Torres. Torres can't go any further as he's dispossessed. Time running down in this match. The championship one into the 18. Going after it, trying to get to it that time was Sandoval. And Sandoval, in his angst to get to the soccer ball, might have drawn a card, and yes, he did. If there was more games in the tournament, that would be one of the things he'd have to be careful of. But because this is the championship match, it's not going to matter. As Alex Sandoval will come out, and coming in is Cody Williams. The free kick now for SDSC. Always got to be careful not to touch the keeper in your angst to get to the soccer ball. And that's exactly what the yellow card was. And sometimes they are bang-bang plays and tough to gauge if you're a striker. And it is going to be a foul against FC Murrieta. And SDSC now with another free kick. That has been the only category that they have been close to FC Murrieta in, and actually they have a total of 7-6 in that category. But they are losing in the all-important scoreboard margin, 4-1. So free kicks, obviously not necessarily an evidence of what has gone on in the match. Coming in now is Shea, Nagafi Shea.
Turn your body. There you go.
And after the goal kick,
Open up. Nice.
the white numbers in all blue on the near side. Caden Douglas stays on his feet that time, and he gets a round of applause. Here's Williams now. Williams into the corner. Williams, a service, and it almost turned out to be a shot. If he bends that ball a little bit, Williams has the goal. So, nevertheless, they still lead by 3. And the precious time going off the clock. And it looks like the hardware is going to be presented to FC Murrieta as Joshua Rodriguez comes into the match now. And they have played very, very well in this championship match. Obviously played well throughout the tournament. Here's an intercept now. Trying to go further was Joey Torres, and he couldn't get to it. Nagafi Shea went back behind him. His teammate picks it up in support, then gets it to Hidalgo. Hidalgo, and here is Shea. Shea getting it over to Torres. Shea now outside the box. Torres sweeps it in the box, and they try to get another strike. And Chad, and let's see what the call is going to be. And it was a handball working against FC Murrieta. And another free kick for SDSC. But again, they don't have to score. Just keep it away from their own half of the field, their own defensive third, their own 18-yard box, and into the back of the net. Leading 4-1.
Go, man. Go, man. Go.
Cody Williams on the near side. Shea hustling after it, and so is Williams, and it goes out of play. Nagafi Shea throws it in. And let's see, maybe an illegal throw-in.
Hey, don't press up now, okay? I want you to go before you.
And it might have been a offsides call that I missed. No, it is going to be a throw-in. SDSC, 99 white. Looking like they're going to be finalists. And they have played well in this tournament, but in this championship match, they have not been able to match up with the prowess of the all-blue and Dylan Chad, who tried to get the soccer ball there. And on the wide side, Uzi. Back to Chad. Chad trying to keep it in and went past the goal line. A nice hustle by Dylan Chad, who started it off in the first half. He got the 2 goals. His team led 2-1 at halftime. And into the second half, the pressure made SDSC relinquish a goal themselves. And then another goal scored, and they lead 4-1. On the near side, Shea going to throw it in. Nagafi off of a bounce. Teammate winning it, sending it into the 18, and Guzman up high to make the save. All right, I said Guzman, meaning Wagner making the save. Guzman on the other end. Guzman relaxing as they haven't put any pressure on him lately. Here's Williams. Williams now, nice play getting around a defender into space. Sending it out wide. Running onto it now. Uzi, and that ball is past the goal line. It'll be a goal kick.
Hey, come on.
Wagner wants to get it started quickly. And he falls down in his angst to do just that.
Come on, Dylan. Good job, boys.
And Dante Gonzalez will take it. But Wagner and his team getting to the championship match. And if you're finalists, that is a thing that they have been before a lot in 2011. It's not a bad thing. Means they continue to be better than the competition, except for in the championship match. And eventually, they are going to win another piece of hardware. But not today, as it looks like. Maybe a few minutes left to go in a match. Throwing it in will be Ryan Hidalgo out of his own defensive half. All they have to do is just continue to keep it away from the white and blue. Down to Central. Of course, competitively, they're going to try to score, and he just missed Caden Douglas. And Douglas nearly had an opportunity to be on that scoreboard. 4-1. Driven upfield now. And that's a double, or for a second there, the whistle. Thought it might have been a double whistle. And it'll be a free kick. SDSC now. Sending it towards the attacking third. But no, undoubtedly, the center ref will be looking at his watch pretty soon here.
Hey, one top, the rest.
SDSC. Swept right at Guzman, and he's able to make the save, and that one was struck pretty hard by Gonzalez. Guzman able to make the save. Duncan now comes back the other way with Floyd. Floyd into Central. Floyd now, and he's double teamed and swept away that time by Ryan Hidalgo. Sending it forward. Each time off the clock makes him have to go further. Out of play. Going to be a throw-in for San Diego Soccer Club. And that's a double whistle. FC Murrieta, the Riverside County, coming down here to San Diego County and winning the championship of the President's Cup 2012. And everybody doing a popular Tebow, out on one knee. We hope you enjoyed this match here at 4S Ranch Community Park. Under the lights. Both teams will congratulate each other for the effort they displayed in this match. And we will be back with the ceremony of the finalists and the championship medallions and trophies. And then, of course, some interviews and closing comments. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
And then we'll get you guys on the road back to Murrieta with your trophy. I'm Brian Quinn, I'm the tournament director. This is the last of 265 games this weekend over 8 sites. Wow. I think that, you know, the people who put on this tournament, I'm kind of the figurehead, but the people, the volunteers and our staff at San Diego Soccer Club, thank you guys for participating, thank our own club. But I think that one of the things that we value a lot is the participation of every different club, but the atmosphere you guys have brought. Your parents have been fantastic, your kids have been super, and we want to congratulate you on your behavior and how you're acting, and also winning the championship. Well done. This is Mark Conley, he's from our club, and I don't get an opportunity to see a lot of the teams, but his team has come on a lot from this time when we started the season back in May, and I think that he's one of our brightest coaches within the club. He's very, very dedicated, and I think that he was so excited to be in the final here today, and the boys played really, really hard all weekend, and I think the progress you guys have made is now ready to go on the state cup. So, Mark, you're up. Congratulations. Boys, come around the side here so you guys can see. So you guys can see what's going on. Come around the side. Yeah. Hey, they beat you twice in the season, and they beat you twice today. I think you give them a round of applause. They're a good team.
I like the way you guys play. You're really hard, aggressive, competitive. You guys are doing something right up in Murrieta. It's always a real treat every time we get to play you guys. You deserved it today, and I told my boys we're going to come out and we're going to play hard. We were tired. We had one sub. We're kind of the walking wounded. I told my parents, I'm like, we're on skeleton crew this weekend. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but we wanted to get ready for Governor's Cup. We're going up to Ventura in a couple of weeks, and you guys got us ready. You gave us a lot of fitness and a lot of good soccer. So I appreciate you guys. And boys, one last round of applause for Murrieta. Thank you. Okay, before I get started, who does this belong to? It's in my bag. I'll take it. No. You guys? Okay. Jacket? Hey, we'll get it started going. Christopher, great goal today. Last 30 seconds versus Sdsc Express. Tyler, come on up, buddy. Big man all weekend. Oh, big head too. Mark Meter. Good job. A couple goals this weekend. Ian, come on, buddy. Michael O'Connor played every position on the field this weekend. Played it well. JK, we'll wait for you. Whoa. Careful, bud. I'll come to you. Leading goal scorer this season. Good job. Get healthy. Dante, master of the free kick. Good job, Dante. Mirage, coincidentally, the MVP of the weekend for us. Good job, Mirage. Played hard all season. Sebastione. Come on, Sebastian. Marshall. Evan. Take care of that knee. Brady. Always strong in the back. Good stuff this weekend, Brady. Kept us in a lot of games. Elijah. Always smiling. Matt Smith. Doing it all well. Let's go.
That's probably the worst tournament I've been in.
Oh. No. And the big man, he also plays for the Chargers. Nathan, let's go. Big linebacker. Good job, boys. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
I'd like to introduce Coach Carlos from FC Murrieta and congratulate him on winning the tournament. Carlos.
First of all, I want to thank San Diego Soccer Club for putting this tournament. We did come here last year, and it was our first opportunity since we were a new team, and we enjoyed the tournament. It was well put, so that's why we came back, and hopefully we'll come back next year again.
Did you enjoy it more this year?
Yes, we did. We enjoyed it more this year. So, again, thank you, committee, and thanks San Diego Soccer Club for putting this up. I'd like to congratulate you boys. You guys played well. I know we faced you during the season. You gave us a run. You guys had us on our heels during the season, and we played you today, and you guys never gave up. You put the pressure up when you needed to, and then again, I just congratulate you guys for staying in there in the game. So, you guys are on the right track, and your program's in the right track, and I hope you guys will see you next season, and we'll keep up that competitiveness between the both clubs. So thank you very much. Like I was mentioning, this is a second-year team, and we've worked hard. We've come close several times, and we always kind of fell up, a little short. This is the first time that this team has won a championship, so congratulations. We came in this weekend, and we finished with a really strong defense. That's one thing I kind of, work my backs and get them involved in attacking, and they've done a really good job this weekend with only allowing 2 goals and scoring quite a bit. And that was one of our problems during the whole season, that we could not score. And this week they worked hard. We worked hard. I was gone for a couple days, and the coaches, thank you for stepping in. And Coach Mark, Coach Scott, Coach Danny, they stepped in for the last 5 sessions, and they kept the boys going. And I came back. I just kind of stepped in and did a little tweaking, and we were prepared for this tournament. So, well done, boys. Well done. Good job, and way to stay with the program and play hard. I'm gonna name off my backs, because that was the key to trying to win this championship. So, in the back, I had Zachary. I had Lawrence. Diego. Luke. Junior. And again, Joshua. I'm going to go with my keepers now. I had 2 keepers this weekend. They shared the duty. Well done. Only allowing 2 goals. Where's Alex? And this other keeper, we've kind of molded him. He's never played. This is his first weekend that he's tried the keeper. So he did well. Got no goals scored against. Anthony, come on. We're going to go with our midfielders. Midfielders were Dylan. We're going to go with Caden. With Marcus. Matthew. Brandon. And we're gonna go with our 4s. We had 4s this up. Oh, and Ryan. Sorry, Ryan. Don't hide, Ryan. All right. He did. I didn't give him a break all during this tournament, so he worked hard. Now I'm gonna go with my forwards. Joey. Jojo. And Cody. I think that was if I can give two.
Thanks very much.
Okay, thank you.
And then there's T-shirts for the champions and a trophy to the coach. Thank you, guys.
Who said kiss it?
Okay, guys.
Ready?
Come on, boys. Arms around each other like you like each other, like you're a team. No. Becky, you
Murrieta,
like
All right, number one. Number one.
Fingers out, boys.
Number one.
We're going to put
Put the shirts on.
Put the trophy in front of them.
Nothing like your first. 4-1, the final score by FC Murrieta over San Diego County Soccer Club, 99 white. And these boys are going to give a few words about how happy they are to win their first championship.
Yeah, in this championship, I think this is the first tournament I've won. My name is Goffy, or you could call me Junior, and I felt really good about this because it's like the first cup I've won since I was ever in a soccer team. So, yeah, felt good.
My name's Luke. It's just a great privilege to be in this tournament. San Diego, great team, and I just want to thank Coach Carlos for bringing us here. I'll pass. I'm really amazed how we did. I'm happy, and I'm really proud of my team, and I feel good about this tournament. All right. My name is Ryan Hidalgo. I just want to thank Coach for believing in me and letting me play the whole tournament. It was really fun, and we played really good. Thank teammates for playing your A game. And my best friend, Churro. And first tournament I won in a long time. And that's it. You got it.
I'm Caden Douglas, and this is the first tournament I've won, and I'm just glad that Coach Carlos let me play in the tournament, and that's it.
My name is Diego Medina, and I like to play soccer. And I just want to thank Coach Carlos and my other teammates and my goalkeeper for helping me out.
My name's Cody, and woohoo! My name's Marcus, and I really enjoyed coming out to play for Coach Carlos this weekend. I hope that we have another chance next year to win this tournament, and I had a great time out here.
Oh, you're
Hi, my name is Lawrence. I just want to thank my team for bringing me in and letting me come play with them for this tournament, and thank Carlos, and we're the champions.
Hi, my name's Dylan Chad, and I'm really glad that we won this tournament, and I really appreciate that Anthony's in goal, and it gives me a chance to be in midfield.
Hi, my name is Josh, and I'm psyched that we won the tournament, and I'm just happy. And let's see what else. I'm just happy, and that's all. Okay.
Hi, I'm Matthew Uzzi. I'm glad that Coach Carlos let me on the team last minute. I've only been on the team for a couple weeks. I'm so happy for my team. We won our first tournament, and I hope we do the same in our next tournaments.
Go 49ers! Go 49ers! Go the Giants!
First of all, just want to thank you parents for making this happen. Without you, we don't have a team. You guys are coming up here and driving and staying this, pretty long day. So for I understand that you guys were the most loudest and more supportive of all the parents. So thank you. And again, one thing I just want to mention, Dylan. Dylan has been with our program FC from when he was 10. So he's stuck around. He's probably the veteran, and it showed today the desire. He wanted to win this so bad because I know he's seen one team before this, and he stuck with the program. He did not move on to another coach, and he stayed with our team, and it was a great to keep him with this with our team and just build off of him. So he's one of our captains, leader on this team. So Dylan, congratulations. Thanks for staying around, and thanks you parents. And again, like I mentioned, we got practice tomorrow because we got another tournament next weekend. So here we go. Thank you.
And thank you, Coach Carlos. And you saw a fabulous match here, 4S Ranch Community Park. 11 set pieces by San Diego Soccer Club, resulting in 1 goal off the corner kick, and a total of 8 set pieces and 4 goals, 2 by Dylan Chad, 1 by Joey Duenas, and 1 by Marcus Montoya. Gotta get that right. We hope you enjoyed all the action this evening under the lights. For George Langevin, who is on the camera, I'm Greg GK Porter saying take care of yourself. FC Murrieta, have a safe drive back home in Riverside County, and remember to save this one on the hard drive. And God bless. Bye now.